I'm working my way into this.
Do you think you're going to start doing it?
Well, I know I will because I've already done that like last year. I screamed. I think people thought we were getting murdered down here.
Oh, you have a mug collection.
Yes. I love the idea of collecting mugs from events, just random places, and no mug being the same. Aaron, I was having a really hard moment in 2021, the Tokyo Games, and he gave me this mug that says everything will be okay with a little heart kind of thing. That's what he does.
So show us this guy.
This is Aaron and I's baby. My dream is to own a coffee shop. I think Aaron and I both have a dream of it.
Is there something like really quick you want to?
Oh, macchiatos. I love macchiatos. Have you ever made coffee?
I have not.
Do you like coffee? No?
Maybe you'll make me like coffee.
I just love the whole process of coffee and making it. And I think it's not just drinking it. Do you know what a macchiato is?
Starts with an M?
Yes, it does. Nailed it. So it's 2 shots of espresso and then just foam. Look at how beautiful this is. Look underneath. That's a perfect extraction.
It is.
See, and when it's open like this, you can't hide it. Because when it's like has the little things where it can pour, you can hide if it was a bad shot or a good shot.
What's the difference?
The bitterness. Then purge the machine. My favorite part.
That is?
Steaming, yeah. So, next time you're getting coffee somewhere, you should not hear that loud scorching sound that you sometimes hear at coffee shops because they're burning the milk and scorching it. And it's supposed to have like a sweetness smell to it. It's supposed to look like wet paint.
You were a barista back in the day at Starbucks?
I was. Not gonna lie, it's a little bitter. Went to the espresso shop, went to the back of my time, which is not the best pull, but the foam on point, so we're 50% there. Oh my God, I could just eat this foam. You guys, look at this. This is like perfect. Do you see how creamy and smooth this is? We'll see where it hits your tongue.
Tastes good.
Perfect.
I mean, it's bitter, but isn't that what coffee's supposed to be?
No.
No? Oh.
It's supposed to be balanced. So sometimes I'll be here without my legs on, and then Aaron, he'll just scooch down, and then there's a chair here, and then a wheelchair upstairs. This is where all the glorious, beautiful moments of strength training happens.
How often are you spending time down here?
Okay, so normally, like, I would be down here for 3 to 4 times a week.
Uh-huh.
After my hand injury, I can't really, I'm learning how to grip again. So there's, and they're not here, they're in the gym where Aaron works out, hooks that I put on, devices that I can hook onto the dumbbell, or the pull-ups is what's really, really hard. It used to be my favorite workout, and now I can't hold on with this hand because I don't have a thumb. Like, it's all a finger that was moved into like a thumb position, and it's not about getting the strength to do it. It's literally the anatomy of my hand from the injury. But we all got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, this was our little COVID project too when the world shut down. And eventually, like those bibs over there, want to like line the whole wall with all of our race bibs. This is the cold plunge. You feel free to cool off if you want. My favorite is it comes with this little duck with the mohawk. How badass is that little duck? It's so cute. I'm working my way into this.
Do you think you're going to start doing it?
Well, I know I will because I've already done that like last year. It took me, it was a process. I screamed. I think people thought we were getting murdered down here. But I actually like this because this is the one thing like we were talking about, and I shared in my book about the cold water and stuff. And so it's literally just trying to retrain my mind and desensitize and do all that in a healthy way.
What's the process entailed for you in terms of retraining the mind with regards to that?
Aaron's here the whole time. Like, he makes it a competition of like, okay, you got it. Like, if I'm in there for like 2 minutes, he's like, okay, you can do 30 more seconds, and then he ups it. And I'm very competitive. But I think the process is having the right support there with you, and he's that person. And he knows because the first time I got in it, he's like, okay, let's go. And then all of a sudden I went quiet and I did not breathe. And I just like stared into one of the flakes up here and just, he's like, your eyes look like they just went black and you went into a whole nother world. And I'm like, I did. That was crazy because he never saw that side of me ever before. And those are the moments I realized I'm really not, I have some battles to overcome and it's still good.
But think about how far you've come, and so does everybody. And like,
this is just not fun in general.
Most people wouldn't put all the effort into working on it.
Sitting in here for 10, like 20 minutes. We would just like hose you down for a while and then go to sleep after this, like in those clothes that you were doing a cold plunge in, because that's like what it was like in Ukraine.
And what was the reasoning for doing it?
For being bad in the day. But now, working on it and getting better holistically and recovering the body, my favorite is that though.
You spend a lot of time in the sauna.
Yeah, especially for like heat acclimation, especially because we're going from like Bozeman, Montana is where I train in the winter, both of us, and don't have a lot of time to like heat acclimate. And it's just really good to do for stretching and stuff like that. Go back and forth. And we built this too. So it's like.
You guys built it?
Well, yes, his dad and his mom were here, but yeah. Oh my God, my favorite tool is like the electric like saw, like the cutter or whatever. I love building things and like smell of fresh wood.
Well, so I hear you're infatuated with yourself and you like it. No, I'm kidding.
Aaron.
You aren't known to have many trophies around, I understand.
I don't at all. And this is only here because Aaron put them here. And this is mixed with his stuff too.
So this picture has meaning, right?
Yes, so this picture is the moment after we got engaged in Tetons. And we just wore plaid. We did not plan that. Oh my God. But yeah, so someone just took a picture. They were like, do you guys want us to take a picture? And I'm like, yes. Because they heard me screaming on the gondola.
The book?
This is the only copy I have. This is the UK version. They kind of photoshopped it to make it brighter. This is the picture my mom saw, and it was more black and white. Thank God, because I don't know if she would have picked me if she saw like my hands or my legs.
Oh, come on.
Look at that. What on earth do you say? That's my daughter. I love her. I would have been like, ooh.
The same way you saw the picture and thought that was your mom.
She's smiling. There's a difference. She looks nice.
So I was floored by the amount of detail in your book, like the extent to which you remember.
This is what sports does for me. Like when I'm training, my mind automatically goes to those places and I'm just like reliving it and processing it. And so I had the live recorder and I was writing for hours and then would just speak into it and it would transcribe it. Oh my gosh, look how horrible I look.
You do not.
This is like I think that's day 2. My mom got to come back, so I went to sleep and she gave me the stuffed Dumbo, like elephant thing.
Do you still have it?
I do at her house.
Okay.
It's at her house. I had no idea what a doll was. As you can tell, I'm like, what the hell? And this is my first gold medal that I put around my mom.